and it seems that one of the pathetic things of Alan is always going back to radio, and you, Armando, and Chris have all moved on to film, television. You always think is radio, was him ending up in this failed, sad little radio station always where you imagined Alan would go?
No, it was just, I mean, we worked in radio originally, but I haven't gone back to radio. We just wanted Alan to be doing something which was comfortable but not hugely successful, and local radio seemed a good fit. You know. Yes.
I have not been familiar with this character before today, so I'm wondering, is there a development in his humiliation over 20 years?
Is there a development in his humiliation? I don't think there's a development in his humiliation. I think it's a character that's had a profile in the UK for 20 years, but the character has developed. It's become more rounded, less caricatured. Just because otherwise I'd get bored of it, and like anything, you like to kind of refashion something and reshape it and improve it, so I think the character early on actually was very much a kind of a farcical character who was very funny, but he was funny because you just laughed at him and at his foolishness. And what has developed over the years is giving him a little bit of empathy, however stupid he is, and giving him some sort of vulnerability, which wasn't there at the outset. So the character's definitely developed. I mean, it's developed, in two ways. One, the character has actually become more rounded, but the way, there are two new writers on the character now, and they've helped develop him and make the comedy more resonant. And the character's changed also because people do change, and I mean, early on he was quite right-wing. Now he's right-wing, but he's developed a liberal sensibility, the same way that, some Republican politicians don't mind gay people. But 30 years ago, that wouldn't have been the case. So, so Alan has to reflect changing social norms.
We have time for a couple more.